Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good day. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. We're 2 days into the week, Tuesday. We got some Madden for you. We're going to play some football, but I'm not going to play with the Browns today. I've got a couple of viewers that wanted me to try their teams, so they've been in my inbox and I've been talking to them about it. Uh, so hopefully you guys tune in. Um, definitely going through it, but I still want to stream. I'm still gonna stream with you guys today. Ooh, we're doing all right. You just gotta push through it. Just a little bit. Just a couple stressful situations that came up. But as I always say, you just gotta keep pushing through. Not allowed to give up. Keep your head down. Stay focused. Keep moving. You'll make it through it. Oh yeah. We got. I'm gonna start off with the Bears, I think. Bears. I know I gotta get a couple games in with the Eagles. Cowboys. Just gonna go through a couple of teams that my friends are fans of, and a couple viewers that message me. I'll be able to, even if you miss out, you can still catch it on the playlist. For those of you guys that are new to the channel, sorry, my brain's just in like 5 different places right now, and I just gotta hone it in. But no, more messages coming in. Those of you that are new to the channel, let me get through this. Those of you that are new to the channel, just go ahead and go over there to the playlist area. All of my lives are documented in there, and I've got them separated and organized by what they are. I also do some prediction videos for the actual NFL. I'm not affiliated with the NFL by any means, but I'm just a guy out there trying to give his best and making some content for you guys out there, and hopefully that you enjoy it. And if you do enjoy it, if you enjoy this stream, smash that like button. And if you like the videos on the page, subscribe to the channel. You'll get notified whenever I go live. And Monday through Friday in the afternoons is where my schedule is at now. Originally it was Wednesday through Sunday, but since the football season started and I started doing the predictions and some tiers, kind of sort of working towards a podcast. I had a crew that was going to be with me, but unfortunately, a couple of them, the scheduling doesn't look like it's really going to work out that well. And that's honestly the biggest thing, is trying to get a schedule down. Because as a streamer myself, I haven't in the past ever like adhered to an exact schedule, but I'm working my way to getting an exact schedule for you guys. I want to be able to plan out so you guys know when and what I'm going to be streaming. But yeah, just go ahead and check that out, and be kind and respectful to others, and most of all, be kind and respectful to yourself. You're the number one person in this world. Nobody matters more than you do. Let's get over here, and we'll start some Madden. Like I said, we are going to start off with the Bears. So, hopefully they still have Justin Fields in here. They usually take, if a player gets an injury, they end up taking him out of the online roster. I don't know how I feel about that. This is a video game. I understand that they're injured, but anybody that is on the technical active roster, I think, should be in the starting lineup for a video game, especially head-to-head online. That's my opinion, though. Go medium. There we go.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the LA Chargers. Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started.
And we are underway here in Los Angeles.
Scott on the return, out of the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
All right, let's see what you got, Bears.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now Herbert to start the drive.
Ooh, he got power bomb.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Wow.
First throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. So
that was a bad fucking throw.
Interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
420. Plays it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Scott on the return, out of the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Nope.
And this intercepted.
Can you get it to one of your receivers?
By the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Jesus
Christ. A lot of action right out of the gate. The two teams barely off the buses. We've already had the touchdown and now the interception.
Yeah, whatever happened to the feeling out process? You know, kind of throw a few jabs out there, kind of circle the ring a little bit. Both of them throwing haymakers right out of the gate. And the second one was an interception.
A like 2-yard pass as a haymaker? What?
On first down, Eckler.
Oh my God.
And he's in.
They are bad.
Austin Eckler, a 23-yard run. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. CD, look at this clock and scoreboard. We're less than a minute into this game, and they've already made 2 trips to the end zone.
So that means that someone's confidence is absolutely soaring right now. There's almost no slowing them down. On the flip side, now you've got to get together. You've got to talk to each other. Make sure you stay tight, stay focused as a team. Yeah, it's a quick blitz, but you can get back in this game if you don't let it get away.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And he's going to be out
God
of bounds.
damn it.
Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Throwing on third down, Fields. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here we go on 4th down. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Backed up where they were on this side of the field, that was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a first down in that situation? They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
On second down, a run with Herbert. And this will be a Bears first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be
God
incomplete.
damn.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get
So
things moving
unfortunate.
again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Herbert powering up the middle. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. Out of the gun, Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down.
There we go.
Before getting this inside the 30. They convert on third with a gain of 22.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down.
There's
needed
Khalil
something
Mack.
good to happen. Plays like that will
How you
continue
been,
to help
bud?
them dig out of this hole.
Give all that credit defensively to Khalil Mack. A great stop in the backfield. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. A toss left side for Herbert. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage. But not much more than that. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a third down coming up. And now not an easy spot here.
Go.
In search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Santos' kick is up and through,
and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Bolt up.
The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Missed tackle.
22 more yards there and another first down.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball, let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Herbert on first down now. A little short pass. This is Everett. He's into space past the 25. Down the right sideline.
Like Gerald Everett's got that speed.
Touchdown. Gerald Everett, 42 yards. And the Chargers are able to widen their advantage.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. Scott on the return, out of the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Fields now to throw. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
That'll give him 8 that time. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
They'll run this with Homer. That is not.
He was supposed to hold on to it.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
What? Why did you hand it off, you fucking idiot?
To get the offense off the field, they're going on 4th and 5. They snap it to Fields.
Oh my God, Fields!
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ball game. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Gerald Everett. Beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Chargers continue to pull away here in this 1st half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the rout is on here in this 1st half. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Fields throw there, complete to Mooney. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 1st down, Fields. And his throw is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive.
Gotta get the ball there quicker.
For this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Come on!
2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Jesus!
March to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage.
And this is why I started with the Bears, because I felt like it was going to be the biggest headache.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, there are several factors at play for why they face this deficit right now, Charles, but that's now 3 interceptions that he has thrown and just giving the football away pretty careless here in the opening half.
Yeah, I know that all of our parents taught us to share as youngsters, but in this game, you don't want to share with the other team. Keep it for yourself. Keep it for your team. Got to cut down on all of those throws, those errant passes, if they hope to get back into this game. Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
2nd and a couple.
Everybody's having a good day.
Back to throw here, Herbert. That's It's into the hands of Eckler. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all set.
Literally just trying to go side by side with them. It fucking like glued me under.
And they'll take that.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the turnover leads to points.
Give it right back to him at the end of this half.
Yeah, what a sequence there and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way.
Fucking Christ. Who am I playing?
Touchdown Chargers.
And talk about taking words and bringing them to life. At halftime, I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
Dicker down, attack on the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Hey, thank you for that like, whoever just hit the like button.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Starting on the ground with Herbert. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Another carry for Herbert on second down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Second down, they go back to Herbert. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Damn Khalil Mack.
Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Here's Fields. Now they go screen. It's complete. And out of bounds. downs on the other side of midfield at the 45. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
Here's a give to Herbert. And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll toss it out right to Herbert. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Right there! Let's go.
DJ
Fucking
Moore,
love those bench plays.
28 yards. And the Bears are able to claw one back.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the
Had to do it. I got called a one-trick pony back in the day because all I did was run slants when I needed that first sure play.
And that's how they move you first before they break off to the
People
corner.
started defending the shit out of those slants, so
but he did a great job with it there.
Had to switch it up so I could get it there.
Control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
And if they're expecting it to be a slant and they're just sitting in the box waiting for that, as soon as, especially with like someone like DJ Moore.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to
That's
about
just
the
football.
23.
They're expecting that ball to be in the middle of the field, and you send out a bench and you have a post out route.
The
Dude's
Charger
gonna be
drive about to get
wide
going.
open.
Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Play action. It's Herbert sliding out of the pocket.
Let's go, Brisker!
And it's going to be intercepted.
Let's go!
And the Bears are going to take over at their own 41. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Down to the 10. Touchdown!
Let's go, baby! All right.
Equanimous St. Brown, 59 yards. And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Santos with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Let's go! Still losing, but not giving up without a fight.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And he will make
Slippery
it to the
motherfucker,
20-yard
stop doing
line
that.
and no further. The Charger drive about to get going. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think.
Whose man was that?
Down the right side. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 76 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
Eckler. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers.
Good old QB sneak.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Chargers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but his passes
fuck, he ended up getting there?
Picked off by Michael Davis. And the Chargers are going to take over here up near the 40. But here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete.
Quintez Johnston.
Quentin Johnston, 61 yards. And the Chargers have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth.
Sitting there adding extra letters.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover.
Not gonna lie, I didn't expect me to fucking play this bad.
Maybe catch them back on their heels.
Gonna have to run this
back.
back.
What they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away.
Nope, that's going back.
Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Where's the fucking touching on that?
Another throw there.
Dude was all over my ass.
All of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there,
right.
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confidence.
Fucking Christ.
He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Davis now to return it. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the fourth quarter. On the pass, we might be discussing dinner plans.
Good.
About steak and sushi.
Fucking Lord, that defensive back
this
had
ball game is pretty much
no
Yeah,
awareness
we
at all.
Bring up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field already making plans for the evening.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The Chargers going to signal for
now
the
you're
first
just being
of their
an asshole.
timeouts. That'll leave him with 2 remaining.
I ain't quitting,
we'll be
though.
back after this.
That's
Line
not
of
me.
Scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Brisker.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Flush to his right. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he's got this down to the 35. Fields on 1st down. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Lost a few people.
On 1st down, it's Fields. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
We'll definitely take that one.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Fit this play in? I hope so.
Throwing again is Fields. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. A misconnection there.
Bro's wide open, man.
That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterback stats of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now, with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Oh, man, I didn't see him.
Interception. There he goes, right side. And he brings this one back. It's
good Lord, this is probably going to be one of the worst games that I've played on stream.
An impressive performance just became a little bit more impressive here as they add yet another score to the ledger late in the fourth quarter.
And not much has stopped them at any point in this game, partner. This is just an old-fashioned blowout right here. They probably could have put the brakes on themselves, but they elected not to and played this one all the way out.
So now the Chargers are going to bring the offense back out to go for two here. After the turnover, here's Herbert out to his left. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for two more.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said,
Justin Fields is
they've
fucking
scored some
shit.
points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Meanwhile, Fields throw here into the hands of Moore. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Fields now to throw. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit.
Or maybe I just
they're
have
go
terrible
down fighting.
decision-making.
That one, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Fields throwing again.
Oh my God.
Goodness, another interception. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Chargers
doesn't
are gonna
throw
take
it
here
in the
up
area
near the
that
40.
you need it.
Yet another mistake
Gonna have
after
to
the
take a
interception there.
completely
Guys, you look up at the
different
scoreboard.
approach.
They just got to be
Hopefully I
thinking
can
this
get
one
this defense.
cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he is out of bounds, but not
GG's, that's it for game one. What a fucking ass whooping.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing
Honestly,
at an
depends on who's
elite
watching.
level
I
in this
don't know.
contest.
Partner,
You
this
could have
game was
enjoyed
over
that.
a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Southern California.
Let's fire up another game. Always gonna say that it was unacceptable. Back to the Bears. Let's see who we play this game. What did it run it short? Oh God, we got the Eagles.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today we've got a solid matchup in store in the NFC, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. First and 10, it's Herbert, and he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Another carry for Herbert on second down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Now Fields. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him.
That was a dangerous decision on my part. Honestly, very stupid, but thank God there wasn't anybody there to pick it up.
Target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
They'll set up the screen to Herbert. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. Third down pickup of 5. They snap it to Fields. And this is caught. He hits more. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling. So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, first and 10. They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham. Second and 10. Here's Fields. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
This
this now. Play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long.
Fields.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. On 4th down, Chicago brings out Trenton Gill. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup pass, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone.
So close.
Touchback.
Well, the start of this game's a little bit better. We actually took time out of the first quarter. Didn't score, but didn't turn the ball over.
Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. But coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before.
Hola madre, Zacchaeus.
Territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
What just happened?
He'll take this down to about the 38.
Excuse me.
Another 1st down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage and then clearing space.
We're scoreless after 1.
Definitely a better game against the Eagles.
Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Flushed out right. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15.
Motherfucker.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here's Swift.
A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And Brandon, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Oh, the sneak. It's Hurts.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
About a half yard from the end zone. 3rd and goal. Oh, the sneak. It's Hurts.
And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown.
The sneak successful for the yard
noted if I get there.
And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal Get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They run the option on second down.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher third down looming.
Now it's Fields.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Fucking kidding me, DJ?
They have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
.46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. This is taken at the 18. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now as the quarterback.
And off to the races down the right side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 35 before going out.
51 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. First down, and they go with Swift again.
And some room to work. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Swift is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 3-yard touchdown pass.
And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 13-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Scott on the return out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive
as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
On first down, Fields. Oh, he tries to force it.
Fucking Jesus fucking Christ.
By Reed Blankenship.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
The way things have been going in this one, Charles, it was only a matter of time before this defense got involved and made a big
worse
play.
than the other game.
They do right there. Gosh, this lead is so large, CD. And we're only
Oh,
Yeah,
gotta love it.
That's the thing that's so amazing about it. You mentioned this large lead. How's this their first takeaway of the game? And what a spectacular run it was. adding to the lead, showing the true dominance, and you're exactly right. We're still in the first half.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
But this defense is certainly organized and playing
off wasn't wide open, but if he would have put a dot on him, he would have been able to get it. And this is just getting frustrating.
When you get every level on defense hitting it
once, I'm going to put my head through a wall.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
To throw is Fields.
And his throw here's incomplete.
No flag at all with how that guy was like bent over with the defender all over his ass? Nah.
Quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they get something going here on 3rd down.
This time they stay on the ground.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
Greedy motherfuckers that are on the game
in this
today.
first half. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at about the 14.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return.
And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
My analytics just dropped out.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. On the return, Boston Scott.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
They'll try and run here with Swift.
Well, they hit him
Fuck yeah.
and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Well, the offense
fucking
is not
baby back
leaving the
bitch.
field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
From the gun, here's Swift.
And he'll manage to pick up
Wow,
about 4 at 2nd down.
Sitting there with my franchises instead of doing online.
Offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver Brown.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout the touchdown.
Make the tackle!
A.J. Brown, 34 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1
Disrespectful
there.
as fuck.
The Bears offense ready to go
Take
for
the
their
extra
next
point.
drive. The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
On second down, here's the option. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It's a loss of a yard.
Wrong
so
read, just wrong play art of what I selected.
Back to throw, Fields.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of the first as he's tackled at the 47. On fourth down, Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bears first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
They get 25 yards out of that one. And it'll be a Chicago first down. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Toss play, Herbert. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Eagles' 14-yard line.
Here's Fields. Locates Mooney on the out route. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll run here with Herbert. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Khalil Herbert, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline. And they want to do it with some gusto, too.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll roll him out right.
Let's go.
Oh, he had him. He was
still going to go for it, though.
Get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, it would appear. Yes, he does by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2. Hurts going to keep it running right. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. And now they're in the hurry up. They go play action with Hurts.
Let's go.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Good job getting up there,
You have to
bro.
be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
He's going deep for Brown.
Let's go, Brisker.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker.
Let's go.
The Bears are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit and time fading. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Gain of 12. First down, Bears.
Operating from the gun, Fields. Pressure comes and down.
Get it off.
The Eagles get there for the sack. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 2nd down, here's Fields. And this one incomplete.
Just put it up there, bro. You don't got to take 5 years to fucking throw it.
They've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got the connection to Moore. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Try this again one more.
Fields now to throw. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore. 55 yards. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Appreciate it, but makes me feel, yeah, look at that.
Have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Two scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 124 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. On second down, Swift. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. On third down, here comes Swift. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on fourth down? They'll go for it. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth, and the Bears will get the football back. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Out of the gun, Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Another throw.
Oh, my God.
As well.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Throwing on third down, Fields. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Darius Slay with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Back-to-back losses from the start. That one wasn't as bad as the
Eagles
first one.
fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And to be frank, Charles, probably not too many people surprised at how this one turned out.
20 points
I
that
don't think so
time.
at all. I mean, they're such a good football team. They were at home. You know, you walked in and you looked at the advantages and you saw that they had most of them. It'd take a lot to try and even it up. I just thought 2 words for this ball.
I don't care what you guys say. Let's move on to the next team. Not next team. No. Let's try one more time. 3rd time's a charm. Try one time. Dog's going crazy.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on
We've
the
already
Chicago
seen how this
Bears.
goes.
Here's the punter, Trenton Gill, now to do the honors, and off we go here at Soldier Field. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
All of my defenders just were, I guess, locked up.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. Here's Pacheco once again. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
Let's go.
And he can only manage to take this thing.
You gotta be kidding me.
Well shy of the 1st down.
Oh, I know it's Madden, but Jesus Christ.
An audible here to get a new look.
Hey, there's another like. Thank you. Thank you guys for the likes. Thank you guys for stopping in. I'm not doing my best, but
steps away to his left.
Let's go!
Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack.
Give me that ball with a good position.
A surprising move here on the opening
17-yard
drive of
line.
the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Hand off right side for Herbert. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
2nd down, they go back to Herbert. And he's
Oh, you fucking cheap bitch.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Here's Fields. That is caught.
Get in there, Mooney.
Justin Fields fighting Darnell Mooney. And the Bears get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. On the return, it's Washington. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel
okay, it was out of bounds.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to take another shot here. Here's a diving catch right side.
And I accidentally hit the
electing to
timeout
call a
button.
timeout defensively.
Christ.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Now Patrick going to change the play. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
God damn it.
2nd down and 8.
Hits the wrong button.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. And
sorry, Travis.
He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. First catch on that one for Kelsey, and it's a 1st down. Mahomes takes it himself, and he'll get in. He's
Lord, is everybody doing a fucking dive now?
Patrick Mahomes scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
QB
and the
sneak
Chiefs
dive.
are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone.
What the fuck's going on? Are you gonna?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Herbert once more. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
They'll run with Herbert. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Jesus
Christ! A curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jarek McKinnon. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Bears 7. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Scott on the return out of the end zone.
Oh man, every time.
Just across the 30.
Push him into the way that I'm running.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
I know that it, like if it was real life you wouldn't be able to see, but this is a video game and I'm fucking.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now it's Fields. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore.
Thank you for catching that one.
Down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 33. 23 yards the pickup there.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Here now, third and a yard.
It's going to be Mooney's side this time.
To throw is Fields. And he's got the hook up here. That's Mooney. Touchdown, Bears.
Let's go, baby.
Justin Fields fighting Darnell Mooney. And the Bears are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Meanwhile, Mahomes throw complete there to Moore. And they get him down to
Moore.
Takes it across the 40-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Mahomes to throw on second down. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
First down, Kansas City.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
At the Bears' 18-yard line.
On second down, here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. On play action, it's Mahomes.
Grab it!
Incomplete.
It's right in front of you!
They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
What is up with that?
Down here now, the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert. And then
Why am I
last incompletion
decreasing
brings up
views?
Butker's kick here is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most
There we go.
quarterbacks
We
would
got
say,
a
let's
couple
end it
more
with a
likes.
kick,
Thank you,
right?
guys.
A PAT, that's number one.
Appreciate you guys
Field
for
goal, you'll take.
liking the video.
Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. 1 second, all that remains.
Christ.
A final shot before the break. Fields. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. It's caught inside the 25. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the 1st half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Fields to commit there for a Chicago first. Herbert powering up the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Fields. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Caught that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
Chris Jones that time.
Whose assignment was that?
Behind the line. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. A handoff for Herbert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
No.
1 yard is the loss.
Stone Cold
They back
Jones is
up
just going
even
to start
further to
fucking
a 3rd
me.
and 15.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught by Herbert. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
For the Bears field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. But that's always a risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low to get it there. That opened the door for a better chance for the defense to get a hand on it, and that's just what we saw there.
And even if the odds increase a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create a block. Big-time excitement for that unit, getting through and knocking that one away.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 51 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, we had someone hit that subscribe button. I don't know if that was during the stream or not. But if you hit that subscribe button, thank you. Appreciate it.
So from the 37, here's second
I
down.
found out that with YouTube, you've actually got to go in and
got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first.
What would be the term?
Bring up
The default setting for YouTube is to keep your profile private. And in order for when you're subbing and everything, when you sub to a page and everything, so the content creator can see that you subscribed, your profile has to be public.
I think a penalty here for a delay.
Just something that
they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Trying to figure out, just like, who's subscribing to my channel? Even Streamlabs don't have no analytics on my.
Mahomes now to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
Short yardage situation, you have to wonder if they thought that they were just going to run it inside. But you have to be cognizant of the back slipping.
Oh, there it says. Mike C. Thank you for the subscription, Mike C.
To the tune of a first down.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half.
It actually told me it this time.
Game. 1st and 10 here. Now here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
What?
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. But just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, Someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try with McKinnon. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Jerick McKinnon. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Maybe
and
saying
that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Fields. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now Fields. Looking deep here from Mooney.
Let's go! That's a big play.
Have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Santos with the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. On the return, it's Washington. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on. There he goes, left side, inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs use the big play
and they answer
to
back.
Their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And he'll have this past the
There we go. First fucking scramble by Justin Fields.
So there you go. Say your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Fields. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Back to throw, Fields. And that will be incomplete.
That means there's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. This is 4th down. All eyes on Fields. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on downs. We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And even 150 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
First down, Chiefs.
On first down, they go back to Pacheco. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. DeMarcus Walker there on the stop. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Again, it's Pacheco. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup.
All right, that's
there
game.
and leaves him with
I gotta go
3rd
run
and
my
5.
garbage out quick. Be right back, guys.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.
Christ. Woman can literally turn a civil conversation into something aggressive like a drop of a hat. Alright, yeah, no, we did 3. Bears just aren't gonna work. Can't remember. Let's go ahead and try the Lions. Must have force picked it for me.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Detroit Lions. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from Ford Field. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
2nd and 6. First carry now for David Montgomery.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long.
fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
They'll run with Mitchell. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. 2nd possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. Room here to run. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens 28.
There we go. I like to see that explosive run.
Just his first 3 carries. And you hear it all the time, but that's one of the dangers of the blitz. You get past that first wave, nobody else is there.
And when teams blitz, what they're trying to do is make you lose your poise, lose your timing and your tempo. But when you hold it together, you can really hurt them the other way, getting past that first wave.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Goff now looks to throw. And This throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offense is starting to get into rhythm. A nice quick throw there on target, able to pick up another first down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Goff. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. A give up the middle to Dobbins. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play, because he saw there was a lane that could probably break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Holding.
Down the left sideline. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens
Bro, like
touchdown.
3 of my fucking linemen
Dobbins,
got held right there.
75 yards. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns.
We see this a lot on
Cool
third
story,
and short
bro.
yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Tucker now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Next to score, Ravens 14, Lions nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out.
2 o'clock in the afternoon here. Fucking tired.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
I think that.
And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Jack Fox out to punt here on fourth down. This is taken at the 15. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first two drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a three-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 118 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Play action. It's Jackson. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham, 51 yards. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty
Madden
well.
Literally has these.
He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
To throw on second down is gone. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now Jackson on first down. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are able to add on to their first half lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Tucker now to add the point after. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Oh, this is the worst game yet. And I've got the Lions. Sorry,
so
Metcalf.
Not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks
Rich.
away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's airing it out for Williams, and that is incomplete. Took a shot
Had
there
that
on
meter
first
right where
down,
it
but he
needed to
couldn't
be
reel
a
it
perfect play.
Trying to get something positive to happen here
Perfect
before
throw.
the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, if they score here, this one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Play action. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Again, Jackson to the right side into the hands of Flowers. There he goes, right side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. The partner is still in the third quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the fourth quarter. No one wants to leave any
touchdown. A great
Man,
play there.
Stupidest call. You were like 5 yards away from him.
And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the third quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Another run for Gibbs here. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Jackson on first down. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham, 43 yards. And the Ravens continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it is 42-0.
Lions nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw into the hands of Reynolds here. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
2nd and 5. Here's Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Goff. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Dude, why does it take so long to get there?
Roquan Smith. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball. But for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays. Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Should have kept going back.
They are going to score again. Yet another touchdoall as they just add to their
I don't know what that little fucking
Well, coaches come into a
hesitation
game
was.
Preaching total team effort, CD. I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run to have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Goff now looking to throw. Open man downfield is Reynolds. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards the pickup there. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now, but as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Fucking piece of shit.
Partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong.
These fucking pass accuracies are fucking
doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Inside the 10, and he will get
like, what the fuck was that, Madden?
Another touchdown. This thing is ugly. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been...
Shut the fuck up!
In all three phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. Tucker with the extra point, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Just the mental mistakes are there. That's probably the touchdown. I'd say the mental mistakes are about like 70% of it, but there's a 30%
run back
chance
here for Raymond. This will be a touchback.
Men just being fucking stupid.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big... And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Chew the clock out,
so
bro,
here's a
please.
1st and 10 at the 38. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. They're looking deep here for Flowers.
Fucking scumbag.
Goal line. And the Lions force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the
Jared Goff's just fucking throwing it to Marlon Humphrey.
How about one last great play defensively, and that should... and purposes finish off this
right,
shot.
we're online.
That's
I
as
can't
good
go
a defensive performance as we've seen in a long time. And I know as a team they will
fucking
celebrate.
bullshit. That wasn't glitchy.
They'll get together
that was
somewhere and
fucking
have their own private celebration.
Jared Goff not fucking throwing the ball hard
Looking
enough.
deep here for Flowers. That is incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add.
Of course,
to
it's
their
going to
total.
get picked when
That
it's
shot doesn't
5
even
yards
dissuade them from
in
attempting
front
another
of the receiver.
Jackson now. He completes it to Beckham. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now it's Jackson. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Charles, when you look at the stat sheet, you realize that both sides of the ball were so dominant in this game. And on offense, not only did they score it, but they did it through the air as well as on the ground. Everything was working.
And you know that the guys who scored the touchdowns, who contributed that way, that threw them or ran them, they're going to find our cameras and have a big grin for them. But I hope our cameras find that offensive line. How versatile were they? Move the ball on the ground, move people so they could run it, and then protected their passers so they could throw it.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Ford Field.
Yep. That is it out of me. Let's get that down. All right. Well, I know that it wasn't the best stream, but I still hope that you guys enjoyed the content and watching me rage out and have a breakdown over a video game. I'm gonna go put my head through a wall. Just kidding. We're alright. It's just a video game. Take a break and come back to it. I just having a bad day. But I know that I didn't do a couple of the teams that I mentioned. Next stream, I know that I'll get the Eagles, I'll get the Cowboys out of the way. I really don't. I've had other AFC North teams be suggested, but I'm really not too sure about that. I don't know if I want to do that. Definitely don't want to play with the Ravens. Definitely don't want to play with the Bengals, but probably do it. Maybe just go through and get a feel of every single team. So I got that versatility. I remember I used to do that back in the day. But thank you to those guys that came in. There was a couple of likes. Mike C, thank you for subscribing. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate all the support. And if you want to show your support, hit that subscribe button down at the bottom. Smash that like button. Thank you guys. Be kind and respectful to each other. And most of all, be kind and respectful to yourselves as well. You are the #1 person in this world. Nobody is more important than you are. Appreciate all of you. Love ya. Have a good night. And I'll see you next time. I just did that wrong. Thank God I didn't just straight up end the stream.
won't you come over? Dying to know where you came from. We're breaking open. Feel like our future's just begun. And all I know is that we lost time. If we stay right here, we could free ourselves inside. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together. Just lead me into your world. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together on our own. Just lead me into your world. Waiting for no one. We're headed straight up for the sun. They'll never notice. We'll take these cities